Welcome to the news for all the world. Today you will learn about a major shift in the science of weight loss drugs. You will see how researchers are trying to remove one of the biggest problems you face with popular treatments. Millions of Americans use drugs like Wegovy and Zepbound. These drugs help many people lose weight. They also create a difficult side effect that blocks long-term success. Many patients feel strong nausea. Many also experience vomiting. These symptoms push people to stop treatment. One expert from the University of Michigan, named Warren Yakowicz, explains it clearly. He says that people lose weight, but the nausea becomes so severe that they quit. Scientists now want to solve this problem. Brain researchers discuss the challenge at the Society for Neuroscience meeting. Their goal is simple. They want to give you effective weight loss without the sick feeling that forces people to stop. To understand the challenge, you need to know how these drugs work. GLP-1 agonists act like a natural hormone. This hormone reduces appetite and slows digestion. It helps you feel full for longer. These drugs also activate two areas in your brainstem. One area is the part of the brain that manages vomiting. This area protects your body from toxins. If the brain thinks something is dangerous, it triggers nausea and vomiting. The second area is the body's fullness monitor. This part tells you when to stop eating. Yakowicz and his team studied these two targets. They tried to separate their effects. They wanted the fullness benefit without the sickness. Their experiment worked like this. They gave mice GLP-1 signals in the fullness area while avoiding the vomit center. When they did this, the mice stopped feeling sick. They behaved normally. They did not vomit. There was a new problem. The mice also did not lose weight. The team discovered that specific cells inside the vomit center are needed for weight loss. These cells are separate from the cells that make you vomit. This makes the issue complex. It means you cannot fully separate weight reduction from nausea by only blocking sickness pathways. The body links these effects through shared brain circuits. This makes it difficult for drug makers. They must find a method that supports weight loss without activating the sick feeling that drives people away. Another group of scientists is looking for a different path. This team includes researcher Blevins. They are testing a combination treatment. Instead of using full-strength GLP-1 drugs, they use a low dose. A low dose reduces the chance of side effects. They combine it with oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone that also lowers appetite. When they tested this mix on obese rats, they saw promising results. The rats lost weight. They did not show signs of sickness. This approach gives researchers hope. It shows that two mild controls can work together to create safe and effective weight management. It may help drug makers design safer treatments for people who cannot handle strong GLP-1 side effects. Nausea is not the only concern with these drugs. Many patients notice another change. They feel less thirsty. This can create a dangerous situation. Patients who already face vomiting or diarrhea can get dehydrated faster. A research team led by Daniel studied this issue. They used a special lab animal called the Brattleboro rat. This rat has a genetic mutation that makes it drink water constantly. It always feels thirsty. While using these rats to study other effects, scientists found something unexpected. The rats were extremely sensitive to GLP-1 drugs. Their water consumption dropped quickly. This showed that GLP-1 drugs have a strong impact on thirst control. The discovery happened by accident, but it became important. Scientists examined the rats' brains. They identified several brain areas that affect thirst. These areas do not control appetite. This helps researchers design future drugs that target appetite only. It also helps doctors understand why some patients may get dehydrated. Doctors might need to give stronger hydration instructions for people who use these medications. There's another major area of research connected to GLP-1 drugs. Scientists also want to understand how these drugs affect the reward system in the brain. This system controls motivation. It controls cravings. It controls emotional responses to food and addictive substances. A researcher named Guler and her team looked at this issue. They studied a specific brain region that links emotion, reward behavior, eating, and addiction. When they delivered GLP-1 to that brain area in mice, something interesting happened. The mice lost interest in rewarding foods. They chose healthier foods instead. For example, they picked simple food over sweet desserts. They rejected high-reward items like a burger. They ate normal plain food. This shows that GLP-1 drugs can change how the brain views pleasure. The mice still ate enough food to stay healthy. They avoided only the tempting items. This helps explain why many people taking GLP-1 drugs report reduced cravings for alcohol. Some people say they do not enjoy drinking the way they used to. This effect could help scientists create new treatments for addiction. If researchers learn how to target the reward system precisely, they can help people who want to reduce alcohol use. They can also help people manage cravings for unhealthy food without lowering healthy appetite. These studies all point in one direction. Researchers understand the need to reduce side effects. They want to make weight loss treatment safer and more tolerable. Today's drugs work well for many people, but millions stop because the nausea becomes too hard to manage. Scientists are mapping brain circuits that control appetite, sickness, reward, and thirst. Each discovery gives drug makers more data. They are searching for new methods to target the right cells. They want to avoid the wrong ones. They want to help patients stay on their medication long enough to see real progress. You can expect more combinations like the oxytocin approach. You may also see new drugs that reduce cravings without triggering nausea. Some future drugs may focus on the reward system only. These drugs may help people who struggle with overeating driven by emotion. They may also help people who fight substance use. Doctors may see new tools for patients who need weight management with fewer complications. This moment is important because weight loss drugs have already changed many lives. Strong demand shows how many people want effective help. The next challenge is to make treatment comfortable and safe. You deserve solutions that fit your body. You deserve treatment that supports your goals without forcing you to quit. The science community is moving toward that goal. They are studying brain circuits with precision. They are exploring hormones that complement each other. They are learning how to separate harmful effects from helpful effects. Their work may give you better options in the near future. This is the full update on the search for weight loss drugs without nausea. You can expect more progress as researchers continue to study the brain. Thank you for watching the news for all the world. Like, share, and subscribe for more updates.